Hi everybody, welcome to EduTap and also welcome to the ARD Simplified series going on for the NABARD Grade A exam. The topic that we have picked up today is Panchayati Raj Institution, and we have picked up this topic because first of all it is part of your rural development chapter. It is mentioned in your syllabus, and anything that is there in syllabus, it is important from the examination point of view. But previously questions have also been asked from it. For example, which day is celebrated as Panchayati Raj Day, or there was a question from which of the following committee suggested the idea of democratic decentralization and Panchayati Raj, right? तो ऐसे क्वेश्चन आपके पूछे गए हैं. We will look at these questions at the end of the session, but before that, let's just start off with today's lecture where we will first understand the definition, like what is Panchayati Raj, and then what were the historical events that took place, which finally led to the current system of Panchayati Raj that we have. ठीक है, फिर क्या स्ट्रक्चर होता है इसमें, कितने टीयर सिस्टम होता है, some reservations that have been given under Panchayati Raj. Now then we will understand like what are the functions of them, and finally there's a PESA Act that came into existence. Now this PESA Act, how similar or different it is from the Panchayati Raj system that is followed in India, we will look into that. ठीक है, starting off with the definition, पंचायती राज का concept क्या है? So basically if we talk about formally how this पंचायती Raj term it came into existence, so we know India is a very huge country, right, geographically also, and a lot of people are there. Now what happened, it was very difficult for the center government to focus on each and every village that exists, because see, development has to be done everywhere, right? It is easier for them maybe in a certain state if there is a very famous area, right, or maybe already urban area exists. It is easier for the government to focus on that particular place, right, because it's kind of a limelight of that particular maybe state, right, or that area. But it does not mean that other areas might should be ignored, no, right? The development has to be done at every place. And not only that, see, when we got independence, right, so at least we many part of the country were deprived of even the basic amenities. In fact, even today also we know a lot of villages, they still don't have electricity, they still don't have water, right, means proper water facilities. ठीक है, तो when the government they came into being after independence, so the first they created or they came up with this idea, they set up some committees and they came up with this idea that there has to be a grassroots government that has to be established so that they can work on the development of that particular area. And from there this concept of Panchayati Raj came into existence. If we talk about what is Panchayati Raj, so it is a self governing body, or the in the village, where people among themselves only they choose two or three leaders, and those leaders will take care of the development of the village. From where they get funding, state government can help with it, right, or maybe any policies has come up with it that can help for the development. Apart from that, from taxes also, or maybe poll booths are set up from their places also, they can like generate money and utilize that money to establish or do establishment or development in the particular village. ठीक है, अब ऐसा नहीं है that after independence only this like eureka movement happened and this concept of Panchayati Raj it came into existence. It was always there. ठीक है, it was always there with the name in the form of sabhas, where self governing village communities were there, right, but they were like informal in nature, right. But with formal with all formal constitutional work where proper rules were there, right, and ambitions were set up, functions were set up, right, all these things were done gradually, ठीक है, after independence. So if we talk about like history way before that, when like officially, before officially setting up Panchayati Raj institution, as I said before also, there were such informal kind of concepts were running. ठीक है, अभी जैसे इलेक्टेड लोकल बॉडी होती है, बट उससे पहले भी प्रेजेंट थी, ठीक है, आपकी 1882 से पहले भी कंसेप्ट प्रेजेंट थे, ठीक है. देन मीन्स मॉडर्न टाइम में ये कंसेप्ट आ गया था, बट अगेन इट वाज नॉट द नेम पंचायती राज इंस्टीट्यूशन दैट वाज गिवन. ठीक है, 1882 में लॉर्ड रिपन ने पहले ये एक लाइक दे हैव पिच्ड अप दिस आइडिया, ही हैज पिच्ड अप दिस आइडिया, और ये आपका इलेक्टोरल वे में एक लोकल गवर्नमेंट सेटअप हुई थी. ऑल्दो द नेम पंचायती राज वाज नॉट गिवन, और मे बी इट वाज नॉट इंटीग्रल पार्ट ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, बट येस ही केम अप विद दिस. ठीक है, लोकल सेल्फ गवर्नमेंट बॉडी का, एंड दैट इज वाई लॉर्ड रिपन इज नोन एज फादर ऑफ लोकल सेल्फ गवर्नमेंट इन इंडिया. Please keep in mind, he is not the father of Panchayati Raj in India, as I said, because as I said that this Panchayati Raj terminology it came into existence way afterwards, right? But this concept informally in some manner, it always existed in Indian society. और ये जो इलेक्टेड लोकल गवर्नमेंट बॉडीज है, ये लॉर्ड रिपन लाए थे 1882 में, ठीक है, दैट इज वाई इज नोन एज फादर ऑफ लोकल सेल्फ गवर्नमेंट इन इंडिया, ठीक है। इसके बाद आपका एक्ट भी आया था, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया एक्ट आया था, ठीक है। विलेज पंचायत वर स्टैब्लिश इन नंबर ऑफ प्रोविंसेस, ठीक है। उस पहले लाइक करंटली वी कॉल देम स्टेट्स, बिफोर दैट दे वर लाइक प्रोविंसेस दैट एग्जिस्टेड, ठीक है। तो काफी जगह करा था, ठीक है। And after like, so these are the things, and one line that nearly one third of the villages of India had traditional panchayat at the time of independence. So somehow this concept existed, but then formally PM Narasimha Rao government, they introduced this constitutional amendment bill in 1991, that there has to be a formal government self-governing body in the local area so that development can happen proper, and there has to be proper rules and regulation how that government will run, means the local government will run, right? How would they, what functions will they have, and all those things, ठीक है। तो एक formal जो integration है, that came into existence after PV Narasimha Rao government. They introduced this constitutional amendment bill in 1991, and which finally passed in 1992 with the with what constitutional amendment act, that is 73rd. Very very important, okay, not only for NABARD exam, for any exam, if Panchayati Raj is one of the topic, this is a very important information, that the question can be asked, like the which constitutional amendment act finally integrated Panchayati Raj into the constitution. So you should know it was 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act 1992. Okay, this Panchayati Raj, it belongs to what part of the constitution? See, basically our constitution have some parts and some schedules they have. Okay, it has. Okay, so this particular Panchayati Raj is, it belongs to the ninth part of the constitution, Article 243 से 243 O तक, and then it comes under 11th schedule. ठीक है, in case you are getting confused, let me just clarify, ठीक है। सो ये आपका जो पंचायती राज का कंसेप्ट पिच 1991 में हुआ था बाय अ सर्टेन गवर्नमेंट, राइट। तो दिस यू कैन स्किप फॉर अ व्हाइल दिस इन्फॉर्मेशन, बट द थिंग दैट यू हैव टू कीप इन माइंड, ये अमेंड कब हुआ, इट अमेंडेड एज 73rd कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल अमेंडमेंट इन एक्ट, and in which year? 1992. First point that you have to remember. Second part, it can be as simple as that it belongs to which part of the constitution, so you should know part 9th, okay। Apart from that, what another information, what schedule? 11 schedule, okay। So part 9 and 11 schedules, these two things you have to remember. 73rd constitutional amendment act 1992, part 9th of the constitution, and your schedule 11th schedule, these three things you have to keep in mind, ठीक है। एक दो बार रिवाइज करोगे हो जाएगा, ठीक है। अब when it came into force, अब it was one of your previous year question also, right? 24th of April 1993 को it came into force. Please keep in mind, when this constitutional amendment act was passed, it was passed in 1992, but then there has then the procedure happens, right? It's not like that today any act has been passed and tomorrow only like it is implemented everywhere. No, it requires time, it requires some planning, right? Then only it is implemented. तो कब हुआ था? April 24th 1993, and that is why this particular day it is also known as Panchayati Raj Day, ठीक है। पंचायती राज डे भी इसको बोला जाता है, every year it is celebrated, very important, as has been asked in the previous year question. When this particular your particular act was implemented, it was not implemented throughout the country. Why? Because we have certain state which comes under which comes under protection under your fifth schedule, ठीक है। There are certain states and certain areas which under fifth schedule of the constitution, they are classified as scheduled areas, ठीक है। Usually the rules and regulations that are implemented there, those are, you know, they are tweaked in a form, okay, they are not implemented exactly as implemented to the rest part of the country. Why is it so? Because see, these scheduled c- areas are said to be protected for the cultural differences they have, okay, or so that tribal community, a lot of tribal community that exist in that area, so you know they are not disturbed, okay। Apart from that, there has been, you know, a lot of natural resources that exist. So if whatever rules, not only this Panchayati Raj, but any rule which is implemented in the rest of the country, if they are implemented as it is there will be a lot of problems. So when this particular Panchayati Raj institution it came into existence, it was implemented on 24th of April 1993, but not in all areas. There were some reserved areas, ठीक है। exclusion था उस time में, जम्मू कश्मीर, जो आपके नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्टेट्स हैं, मिजोरम, मेघालय, नागालैंड, ठीक है, एज वेल एज द सम शेड्यूल्ड एरियाज ऑफ अदर स्टेट्स ऑल्सो, राइट। इट वॉज नॉट इम्प्लीमेंटेड ईच एंड एवरीवेयर, ठीक है। अब बाद में फिर क्या हुआ इनका, कभी यहाँ पे कोई इम्प्लीमेंटेशन हुआ? यस हुआ। एंड दे दैट केम अस एज पेसा एक्ट, दैट इज व्हाई आई सेड, राइट, वी विल टॉक अबाउट पेसा एक्ट, हाउ सिमिलर और डिफरेंट इज फ्रॉम पंचायती राज। सो पेसा एक्ट में ऑल एंड ऑल आपको ये समझना होगा, बस पंचायती राज में देयर वर सम मॉडिफिकेशन वाज डन एज पर द एरियाज एंड देन इट वाज इम्प्लीमेंटेड, ठीक है। तो पंचायती राज इंस्टीट्यूशन इट वाज इम्प्लीमेंटेड ऑन 24 अप्रैल 1993, ठीक है। और उसके बाद एक और बहुत रिवोल्यूशनरी स्टेप हुआ इन 2009, सो दैट अपलिफ्ट फॉर द अपलिफ्टमेंट ऑफ वुमेन इन पंचायती राज, ठीक है, 50% रिजर्वेशन वुमेन के लिए किया गया था, सो दैट्स अ गुड थिंग, ठीक है। अब government, they don't come up with any particular law or any particular rules without any research, ठीक है। first there is proper research is done and committees are set up, they brainstorm that how a particular rule should be and then it comes into existence or particular act should be, ठीक है। यहाँ पे हम और ऊपर से यहाँ पे हम किसकी बात कर रहे थे? कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल अमेंडमेंट की, राइट। सो फॉर दैट a lot of committees were set up which gave us their recommendation or which gave government their recommendation, and finally then from these recommendation only what was done, the inspirations were taken, the recommendations were taken, and then the current system that we have, it came into existence. So सबसे पहले आपकी आई बलवंत राय मेहता कमेटी 1957 में, they recommended that there should be a 3 tier structure for local government. 3 tier system मतलब क्या है कि एकदम ग्रास रूट लेवल में there has to be a government body, means एकदम basic village में. Then what will happen, but then because villages are very small, in India, in fact some villages just have 10 to 12 families, ठीक है। अब now it's a very small area, now they can't get so much funding for a small area, ठीक है। तो what happens now, all these very small villages, they will be grouped together and there will be a higher governing body that will overview everything, that is implementation of whatever aim is that being fulfilled or not, is there any money need that is there, is there any problem that these villages are facing, ठीक है। तो 3 tier system बोला कि आपके ग्राम पंचायत होनी चाहिए। व्हाट इज ग्राम पंचायत? ग्राम मीन्स व्हाट? इट मीन्स विलेज, ठीक है। तो ग्राम पंचायत होगी एक, तो सो मीन्स देयर विल बी वन इलेक्टोरल बॉडी at the village level, then there will be one, ठीक है, which will be at block level, ठीक है। तो ब्लॉक में क्या होता है? that is your पंचायत समिति, ठीक है। तो ब्लॉक में means so there will be a block where which will constitute of many villages, ठीक है। so this पंचायत समिति will take care of whatever things are happening in the villages, ठीक है। then 4 to 5 blocks will come under what, वैसे ज़्यादा ही blocks होते हैं, then there will be higher governing body also that will take care of all the needs of the blocks, ठीक है। तो वो कौन सी बॉडी थी आपकी? वो थी आपकी जिला परिषद, ठीक है। तो बेसिकली बलवंत राय मेहता कमिटी दे emphasized on what, they emphasized on this ground level approach, decentralization, ठीक है। कि गवर्नमेंट जो है, like for example be it a state government or center government, they will never be able to understand what are the actual grassroots problems of a particular village. Maybe a particular village is still struggling for proper water facilities, right, which might not be the struggle of other village. Other village might have some other problems, right. So when you have grassroots governmental bodies, then only they would be able to do the actual development that is needed in that particular area, right, which might not be relevant for other area but it is relevant for that area. तो ये जो डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन अप्रोच है गवर्नमेंट की, ये बलवंत राय मेहता ने सजेस्ट की थी, ठीक है। फर्स्ट इंट्रोड्यूस्ड इन योर नागौर राजस्थान, ठीक है, 1959, फॉलोड बाय आपका क्या, आंध्र प्रदेश में फॉलो किया गया था, ठीक है। उसके बाद अशोक मेहता कमेटी आई, ठीक है। देखो वैसे आपके जो मेन स्क्रैच जो बेस माना जाता है, द बेस दैट करेंटली वी हैव ऑफ पंचायती राज, इट इज सेड टू बी ऑफ बलवंत राय कमेटी ओनली, बलवंत राय मेहता कमेटी. Why? Because this was the first committee that was set up. After that, whatever committee that came into existence, they talked about more or less the improvements in Balwant Rai Mehta committee, ठीक है। तो Balwant Rai Mehta committee came up with like the original ideas and guidelines, but the rest of the one, they either added one or thing something new, or they say how we can modify the current what the committee had suggested, ठीक है। फिर आई आपकी अशोक मेहता कमेटी, इन्होंने बोला कि इंस्टेड ऑफ हैविंग 3 tier system, let's just have 2 tier system. Zilla Parishad at district and Mandal Panchayat. ठीक है. Zilla Parishad will be working as executive body. ठीक है. And making the plans and everything at the district level. Then Halumant Rao committee ने क्या बोला है कि okay ठीक है fine, like tier 3 tier system is fine, ठीक है, but more, they emphasized more and more decentralization of function, power, finances. ठीक है. Setting up of district planning bodies and district planning cells. तो वही they like more or less supported Balwant Rai committee. ठीक है. But then they emphasized on more and more, planning bodies should be there so that proper implementation can be done. Then GVK Rao committee ने क्या suggest करा, district level में एक जिला परिषद, like जिला परिषद बहुत pivotal role play करता है. So there should be some district development commissioner who will act as CEO of Zilla Parishad and like take in charge of all the activities that is happening. And then LM Singhni committee आई थी. ठीक है. इन्होंने बस ये बोला कि ये तो constitutionally recognized होना चाहिए. So LM Singhvi committee said that it should be, this particular Panchayati Raj institution should be constitutionally organized and it should be protected and preserved only. Then only the actual motive of Panchayati Raj can be fulfilled and actual development can happen at the grassroots level, right? Because some things which are not constitutional, some initiatives that are launched by government, they might work for certain duration, but then with the course of time they might get vanished in between, and it could not be done with villages, right? So that is why LM Singhvi suggested कि यार इसका कुछ constitutional recognition, protection and preservation होना चाहिए. ठीक है. So these were the historical events happened. Majorly आपका बलवंत राय मेहता कमेटी के suggestions लिए गए, not 100%, right? Some modification of course were done from that also, but अभी जो current system है, more of it is inspired by your बलवंत राय committee only. ठीक है. तो अभी क्या current system है आपका, विलेज लेवल में क्या है, आपकी ग्राम पंचायत है. ठीक है. डायरेक्टली इलेक्टेड बॉडी बाय द विलेजर्स. ठीक है. एंड हेड इज हु, हेड इज सरपंच. ठीक है. देन अ लॉट ऑफ ग्राम विलेजेस. ठीक है. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल आई एम जस्ट गिविंग अ रैंडम एग्जांपल, जैसे 4 विलेजेस है. दीज 4 विलेजेस विल बी टेकन केयर बाय वन ब्लॉक पंचायत समिति. ठीक है. एंड ऑल्सो प्लीज कीप इन माइंड, पंचायत समिति को पंचायत ऑफ पंचायत भी बोलते हैं. ठीक है. पंचायत ऑफ पंचायत. नाउ व्हाट कैन बी द रीजन? See, the simple reason is, of course, when we are talking about village level, we are talking about gram panchayat. ठीक है. That is a panchayat. Now 4 and 5 panchayat is taken care by panchayat samiti. That is what is known as panchayat of panchayats, because these individual panchayats now have a head panchayat. ठीक है. That is a panchayat samiti. Coordinate all the gram panchayat, proper coordination happen of the resources and amenities and etc. headed by chairperson या प्रधान. तो प्रधान कहाँ का होता है? पंचायत समिति, या इसे मंडल समिति भी बोलते हैं, ब्लॉक समिति आपकी जो होती है. ठीक है. देन अपेक्स में आपका इसके ऊपर अब देर आर, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल दिस वन ब्लॉक is taking care of all the 4 villages, for example. Now there were another 4 villages which were taken care by one head of at block level, right? There were another 4 villages that were, those were taken care by one block level head. ठीक है. प्रधान. अब इन सब के लिए टू टेक केयर ऑफ ऑल दिस ब्लॉक, देयर हैज टू बी वन मोर बॉडी, है ना, एपेक्स बॉडी, दे हैज टू बी टेकन केयर ऑफ. तो वो कहाँ पे होती है? आपकी जिला परिषद में या डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल में होती है. अपेक्स बॉडी एट द डिस्ट्रिक्ट हेडेड बाय प्रेसिडेंट या चेयरपर्सन. ठीक है. सो दिस इज द करंट सिस्टम ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर दैट वी आर फॉलोइंग. ठीक है. इसमें पहले फंक्शन समझ लेते हैं, देन वी विल गो टू रिजर्वेशन, राइट? अब इनका काम क्या है? ठीक है. पंचायत राज इंस्टीट्यूशन. सो एज आई सेड कि आपका जो भी डेवलपमेंट दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड इन द विलेज, अब चाहे इट इज इनफैक्ट रजिस्ट्रेशन ऑफ बर्थ्स एंड डेथ्स, राइट, दैट इज रिकॉर्डेड. ठीक है. सैनिटेशन एंड ड्रिंकिंग वाटर की फैसिलिटीज प्रोवाइड करना, एग्जीक्यूशन ऑफ SC/ST अपलिफ्टमेंट प्लान. ठीक है. सी दीज आर द वंस, इवन इफ यू डोंट रीड यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड ओके व्हाट आर द रिक्वायरमेंट्स ऑफ विलेजेस. टू फुलफिल दैट ओनली इज द रोल ऑफ पंचायती राज इंस्टीट्यूशन. डेवलपमेंट ऑफ विलेज इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, सपोर्ट इन प्रोवाइडिंग एग्री इनपुट्स बाय वेरियस एजेंसीज. ठीक है. स्कूल्स एंड लाइब्रेरीज को स्टैब्लिश करना, सेंसस को कंडक्ट कराना, राइट, सो दैट द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट हैव एक्चुअल एंड ऑथेंटिक डेटा of the country. ठीक है. To establish health centers, hospitals, vaccine drives. ठीक है. To endorse new agriculture technology in the village. ठीक है. With collaboration with maybe state government, with NGOs, because if agriculture technology is introduced, so development is happening in agriculture sector. ठीक है. Maintaining shalas for adivasis, hostels for your scheduled caste or the backward classes. ठीक है. Implementation of central rural schemes, whatever schemes are there for rural India, there has to be someone who will implement it, right? So sarpanch and all pradhan, they will take care of that. ठीक है. डेवलपमेंट ऑफ कॉटेजेस, कॉपरेटिव्स, इन सब का रूरल स्कीम्स जो है उनको इम्प्लीमेंट करना. ऑल इन ऑल बेसिक काम यही है कि ग्रास रूट लेवल में जो जो रिक्वायरमेंट है ऑफ द villages, those should be fulfilled. अब कुछ reservations हैं, ठीक है, कुछ कुछ जगह में SC ST as per the population reservations होते हैं, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है ये. विमेन रिजर्वेशन वैसे मिनिमम 33% है, बट कुछ एरियाज में एज इंक्रीज टू 50% भी हो चुका है, ठीक है, अभी जैसे हमने स्टार्टिंग में भी समझा था. OBC रिजर्वेशन भी इसमें मिल सकता है स्टेट लॉ के अकॉर्डिंग, ठीक है. दैट इज डन वाई फॉर द रीजन फॉर द अपलिफ्टमेंट ऑफ द बैकवर्ड क्लासेस एंड विमेन, ठीक है. अब बात करते हैं पेसा पंचायत एक्ट, ठीक है. तो पेसा क्या है? पी आपका है पंचायत ओनली, देन E stands for extension, then 2, then S scheduled, and then areas, ठीक है. तो PESA is full form of PESA is Panchayat Extension to Scheduled Area Act 1996, ठीक है. So now this Panchayati Raj we have already understood 24th April आपका 1993 से आपका establish means it was roll out all across the country except for some states, ठीक है, which comes under your protection under your Schedule 5, ठीक है, जो आपके Schedule areas है. अब उसके लिए फिर आपका कौन सा आया? पेसा एक्ट आया बेसिकली, ठीक है. तो 5th शेड्यूल में जो जो शेड्यूल एरियाज है, देयर वर लाइक सम ऑफ द modifications and stuff that were done in current system, and then those were introduced in your शेड्यूल एरिया. सिंपल एज दैट, इसमें आपको कुछ ज़्यादा इसमें समझने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, ठीक है. इसमें ये आपकी कुछ एट प्रेजेंट जो भी आपकी 10 स्टेट्स हैं, कुछ कुछ वहाँ शेड्यूल एरियाज है जो शेड्यूल 5 में लाई करते हैं, देयर इट वाज इम्प्लीमेंटेड. इसमें आपको बस ये चीज़ ध्यान रखनी है दैट पेसा इज व्हाट इट इज़ योर पंचायत एक्सटेंशन टू शेड्यूल एरियाज एक्ट विच केम इनटू बीइंग इन 1996, ठीक है, इनैक्टेड ऑन 24th of December 1996. इतना ही आपको ध्यान रखना है, ठीक है. सो दैट इज अबाउट इट. Now coming to question number 1, which of the following days celebrated as Panchayati Raj Day? I think you know the answer, 24th of April. Second, which of the following committee suggested the idea of democratic decentralization in Panchayati Raj? वैसे तो I give this for homework. The reason I am discussing it now because some of you might think कि यार वैसे decentralization तो all have said. If Ashok Mehta has said 2-tier committee, that is also decentralization. All have also said, right? But we need to understand again, as I mentioned it over there, कि बाकी जितनी committees थी, they somehow they give the suggestions of modification of the एग्जिस्टिंग कमिटी दैट हैज सजेस्टेड, है ना. तो जो आपका बेस बोलेंगे कि डेमोक्रेटिक डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन जो पहले लाया है वो कौन लाया था? बलवंत राय मेहता कमेटी, एंड दैट इज व्हाई इट इज द राइट आंसर. सो दैट इज ऑल इन दिस वीडियो. आई होप यू लाइक द वीडियो. फॉर मोर सच वीडियोस यू कैन सब्सक्राइब टू यूट्यूब चैनल एंड यू कैन ऑल्सो join our telegram channel to get the PDF of this and every lecture that we provide here on YouTube. Thank you everybody.